I went to Porto, Portugal on my own in December 2023, a month after my last relationship ended. I craved to get some time alone, I think, and recorded my journey for healing purposes. There are 5 stages we go through after a breakup, and I wanted to show you mine. If I've learned one thing, it's that it really does get easier. The constant questioning and insurmountable grief will go away, and you will find your inner peace again. The first stage is denial. I still remember how unbelievable it felt when I was told that they were having second thoughts. I refused to believe that they simply fell out of love. It's not possible. It can't be. They were so in love this whole time. No, they were just going through a hard time. They still love me. They wouldn't let me go. I just need to give them some time and they will change their mind. I can wait. I had this weird confidence that they wouldn't give this up. Because how could they? After all this time we've been together, it couldn't have meant nothing. No, this is fixable. He won't give me up. And then he did. When the unexpected answer was thrown out, fury took over my body. I screamed in pain. My brain, my face, my limbs were numbed with the lack of oxygen.
It's raining today, which is annoying.
Tears were rushing out, but I couldn't feel it. All I felt at the moment was anger.
There's literally no one here in the plaza. I'm just standing here alone in the pouring rain.
And what hurts the most is that I just don't understand what went wrong. I was given the news all of a sudden when I thought everything was just going the way it was. I didn't change, but they had changed, leaving me bearing the consequences without even a clear answer as to why. Then I found myself desperate to find a reason. I traced back every step, examined every detail, inferred every possibility in all attempts to put the pieces together and draw a logical conclusion. I tried hard to bargain. I tore my heart open to show them that I was willing to work it out. I managed to maintain my composure even though I was falling apart. On top of the burned ruin, there was this tiny, dying sparkle, not strong enough to rekindle the flame, but its very existence is like an echo over the tomb, not loud enough to bring a life back, and not silent enough to let the dying heart rest in peace. It's a false hope. When that tiny sparkle finally died, I realized for the first time that it was truly over. That was the end. The fort I was trying to build finally crumbled, and that was when depression hit.
Guys, it's a perfect place. I had such a great time there. I spent more than 3 hours there. They offered me endless dessert shots. I'm literally feeling dizzy right now. Everything's delicious. The food was delicious. The shots were delicious. And they were super talkative and friendly. The owner was super nice and such a character. The waitresses were super nice as well. They told me I looked super beautiful. I was like, oh my god, I had such a beautiful evening.
I felt myself endlessly crying. The moment I opened my eyes, the minute before I went to sleep, random times throughout the day. There is scientific evidence that a heartbreak causes the same chemical reaction in your brain as a drug withdrawal does. So getting over a breakup is literally withdrawing a drug. And I can see that affecting my physical body too. I struggle to get out of bed, to eat, to have any energy. My weight loss was significant.
But you know what, it's fine. It's fine. It's catharsis. It's nice to cry. Sometimes you need that outlet. It doesn't make you weak. It just makes you human. Till this day, I still think it's such a talent and it's such a gift to be vulnerable, because people tend to lose that nowadays. I still think it's priceless to have a breakable heart.
But I let myself do that, to drown in the sorrow when the sorrow came. Even though I didn't understand it at the time, now I know I needed to go through that to get to the other side. And gradually, the frequency of having a breakdown decreased. My mind went there less and less. My emotional reactions were less intense. I had more energy to do stuff. I started to accept that maybe there wasn't a reason, and some things were not meant to be logical. And don't get me wrong, healing isn't linear. You will have days better than others, and relapses can happen. You might be feeling okay one day and have another breakdown the next. That doesn't mean you're going backwards. Every internal battle is helping you accept the fact that someone is out of your life for good, and you will be okay without them, if not better. Just like when I was on that sunny beach in Porto, and out of nowhere it started to storm. I ran back to the bus and sailed away. As I went further, the rain died down, and then I saw the Jesus light beaming through the heavy clouds. Then I thought, there is always a silver lining after a storm. So cheesy, but so true. The final stage of acceptance comes at different timings for different people, in different ways too. There isn't a timeline set in stone. All of that agony and grief, feel them, embrace yourself. Some people are only in your life to teach you what love is not, and they have now served their purpose. Fare them well gracefully. For now, you have become a better version of you.